Hey guys, I'm Alexander Harris, and this is my reflection for MKTG3004. So a little bit of team context and the purpose of the project. Four team members included Jad, Tenzin, Chris, and myself, and we collaborated each week on ideas about HydroLink. We sought help from each other about our structure and the content in our assessments, and we also just tried to help each other submit the assessments with as much clarity and as much detail as possible. My personal role was phase 3, which was the suppliers, intermediaries, and industry observers phase, and I undertook extensive research on these particular parts of the phase. A little bit of continued context. I undertook significant research using industry reports, using raw data from the government, and also from academic journal articles in relation to the hydraulic hose industry and how HydroLink could use that data to make actionable decisions. And there were some stakes for businesses and shareholders. For the business itself, it wanted to gain market share against competitors, so therefore acquiring new clientele, want to expand into new markets, and also maybe develop new products. And for the shareholders, product diversification and increased profit margins were among those stakes as well. The team structure was as follows. So Chris undertook phase 1, Jad took phase 2, I took phase 3, and Tenzin took on phase 4. And we managed communications by communicating through our Instagram messages group chat at least 3 times a week. And this was through the course of the semester. And this would help us keep up to date on new developments and ideas about our assessments. So some of the challenges our group faced was the delay in communication. All of our schedules were completely misaligned, and we couldn't really find a time to arrange a call or a group meeting, so all of our communication had to be over text. And this would often mean there would be a significant delay in the transfer of communication. But we did face some successes as well. We collaborated really strongly in finding resources and industry reports. We gave each other new ideas about phases other than our own, and there were really no major disagreements on any of our final group decisions. As a team, I would say we collaborated pretty well, given the restricted nature of our communication, but I feel that was also due to us being very similar personality types. There was a minor disagreement between me and Tenzin, as we both wanted to do phase 3 as our respective phases, but that was short-lived. Tenzin selfishly put the needs of the group above that of his own. And personally, I had a conflict of interest in writing this report for HydroLink. I have a personal gripe with the mining industry. I think it's bad for our environment, and mining companies are among the biggest tax avoidance businesses in Australia. Providing actionable insights to HydroLink would only prop up the industry that I am so strongly against. One other member, who may not wish to be named, shared these views with me, and we navigated this by attempting to write our reports under the guise of finding a middle ground between propping up HydroLink's business and representing our beliefs. I would say everybody in my group acted highly ethically in regard to the interrelationship of our team. Everyone agreed to interact in a manner that would only put the needs of the group first over individual needs, and because of this, we trusted each other to get the work done. No one contributed any more or less than they had to, so we all felt there was an underlying aspect of trust, which gave everyone in the group a bit of breathing room to perform without fear of not completing any kind of work. Completing this course has taught me a lot. It's taught me that being an ethical leader isn't about asserting your dominance or the standards upon those around you. It's about creating a safe space where people feel free to speak their mind free of judgment, which I feel is conducive to good work. In regard to my emotional intelligence, I feel it would help my professional development as a marketing professional. Undertaking my marketing project this semester has made me realize that designing recommendations for a specific business, in this context HydroLink, needs a certain sensitivity to understanding its objectives, but also the means of reaching them. I think this overall experience may be the most relevant marketing course I have done in my tenure at Macquarie. It's forced me to think about key marketing issues from the perspective of a real business. There are real consequences to my actions with this task, and it's something I haven't experienced as of yet, especially in a professional context. I now feel significantly more confident in undertaking research and providing actionable insights. Thank you for watching.